なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
All right, good morning, you fam. Morning, afternoon, night, wherever your time zones are. The banner is now alive. Let's see who's featured on this banner. Vegeta, of course. Tamagami 2, pretty good. Poir, whatever. Oh, Android 13 is on this banner. Damn, that. I wonder if they did that because they know that Android 13 is such a amazing supporter and could help out with Vegeta and his card draw issues. Maybe. Of course, that's good. Really happy to see you. Whoa, both Daima LFs are on this banner? Even the mini? And oh, Bardock and oh, even the Zenkai buffers. Wow, this is actually not a bad banner at all. That's pretty good. Wow, what do you know? Okay, that's pretty good. We'll take that. Pretty good banner overall. Zenkai buffers for the LF, as well as the 1%. The LFs for the Daima tag. That's a win to me. Android 13, probably one of the most valuable characters ever. Overall, pretty good. I'll take that. Not bad at all. I would say maybe there's new summon animations, but I kind of doubt it. I just find it surprising that for this little celebration that there's so much going on. You would think this bingo event that they're doing would come with the actual big festival, not this sort of after party. I don't know. How they're treating this with festival is a bit odd. I don't know if they're calling it Daima Festival as like an after party to Legends Festival, or they're just using the term festival loosely, and anything that gets that stamped on it counts as a festival. Does that make sense? Because the name of the banner says Legends Festival something something. Hydros brought that up, which I found interesting. Alright, here we go. I saw your comments, by the way, on the breakdown that I did, and a lot of you said don't use 13 because he will sort of mask some issues that the character could have, and it'd be better for people to see the character through and through, what he's good at, his faults and whatnot. And perhaps in the future we can try Vegeta with Android 13 instead. So I'm gonna go with Vegeta Clan then, with the Gogeta and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I think that team just makes more sense for them. I think that team just makes more sense. Okay, I got plenty of LFZ power to give the guy as well, because they decided to let us carry it over, which I found surprising. So we get to star him up a bit. I think his first Z ability is for Vegeta Clan as well. I want to press that skip button so bad, but every time I do, anyone, you can check yourselves, but anytime I start pressing skip early into the summon video, it just goes bad. It just goes bad. I did that immediately when we had the part 2 Legends Fest, and that was the worst summon session I had in a long time. So let's see. Hercule. Oh, well, there's Poir. Oh wow, I got his shiny ultimate. I got the shiny Poir. Cool, I guess. I also wanted to talk about Tamagami 2. I'm realizing now that guy could be an absolute machine. So he's a burst character with strike into strike, right? But his main ability gives him the lock-in and anti-endurance. So if you can time it right, and because he's force drawing a card when you pop the main, you could get your opponent to low health, pop the main, have that extra card, and then kill the opponent without ever popping your ult. He's got a lot of value, and given how much of a support he is for Daima overall, I don't know, man. I think he has a better home than Vegeta on Daima, to me. I don't know why they decided now to go with a... I don't know why they went now to start forming a ranged Daima team, but I really don't think now is the time to do it. Too few characters, too few Zenkai buffers, and if your celebration is really going to be this short, it just doesn't seem right to try to make two diverging paths for the tag. We make a strike variant and a blast variant. Doesn't make sense. I'm doing it. I don't care. I can't. I'm not sitting here. I can't do it. We gotta move on. We got stuff to do, things to see, characters to try, and sleep to get. Vacation is over for me. I've been putting out a lot of fires at work, and the one fire that's been put out the most is the one in my soul, getting back to work. I logged in. There was hundreds of emails that I had to cover, and I was really hoping it was just one email with a very long email chain that I could follow, but no, it was just a bunch of fires to put out. And the worst one has to be one where I don't want to go into a long-winded tangent about this, but at where I work, the thing that we work on has been around for a while, so the code base is huge. We're talking millions of lines of code, so no one is going to know everything about the product. It's impossible. The product is too big for people to know everything through and through. From A to Z, it's not possible. So typically what ends up happening is people become experts in certain portions of the product. So, oh, look at that. So-and-so is good at Section A. Someone is good at Section B. Well, I just so happen to be an expert at Section C. And whenever a good developer, whenever they notice that they're doing a task repeatedly, they realize they should try and automate it. So if you find yourself doing the same thing every sprint over and over again, like, hey, it's the same mundane process of me doing A, then B, then C to get my job done, there's probably a lot of value in you automating some process to speed up your dev time. Well, for me, that's what I did. I did as an expert of my portion of the product. And one thing I like to do is to write guides, right? It's not just for myself, but in case anyone else wants to take it upon themselves to try implementing the same thing, they know what they do. So while I was gone, someone else took it upon themselves to try and learn more about the part that I'm an expert on. And the manager encouraged this because they didn't want a single point of failure. It couldn't be that, oh, you know, anytime Rai's on vacation, all of a sudden we just can't work on this part. We don't want to have that single point of failure. So they took it upon themselves to try to learn. And my automated process, I had it documented. They just had to follow it. And turns out they got about halfway, and then they ran into a scenario that I did actually troubleshoot. It is a common thing that you could run into. And instead of going to the guide and trying to troubleshoot it or follow what I mentioned, they decided to brute force it their own way. And you can like MacGyver these things with duct tape and glue and whatever, but it's not gonna hold. And the problem is they didn't try to learn to do it the right way. They decided they're gonna keep MacGyvering future versions of whatever they're deploying. And while I was gone, they kept going about it their way, and it started to break things. And they didn't know how to fix the problem. So finally, when I got back, everything was on fire, and I was instructed to help fix it. And I remember writing in the email, I was like, so when you ran into this step that I very explicitly mentioned in the guide, what did you do? And of course they tell me they brute force it, and I was like, why didn't you just go through the troubleshooting part of the thing? And they just said they didn't see it. This should tell you that it doesn't matter what position somebody is in. It doesn't matter whether it's a professional workforce or not, or a title that has accolades and prestige to it. you can run into incompetent people anywhere. Somebody's an idiot at anything. We're all idiots at something. And apparently not reading is also an issue in the professional workforce. So I end up hatching a bunch of fires, and I remember writing an email to the entire team just for me to say, like, you're an idiot, don't do this again. But I remember writing like you know how you can, like, professionally just say, like, oh, screw you, you know what I mean, like, you know, like, per my last email kind of thing. I basically wrote in a professional manner, like, don't be stupid. Like, I wrote in the guide to do this. So I said, like, oh, you know, for future reference, when doing X, Y, or Z, or attempting to do, you know, this development process, please refer to the troubleshooting portion of the guide if you run into any issues. There's no need to brute force anything, and if you do run into a problem that is not covered, let me know so we can troubleshoot it, and then it's added to the guide, or you add it to the guide, so for future reference, people can see it and know what to do. But it was very frustrating. Reverse engineering people's mistakes is annoying. You know what I mean? Like, you're stuck at the end goal. You have to retrace their steps, and you're like, how could they? What did they do? How is this even possible? And the cleanup process, when you do, you know, when you do automatic deployment with, like, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, and stuff, sometimes these things have, like, lingering consequences where it's not that easy to just do, like, a full cleanup. Sometimes you end up with, like, zombies and stuff. Any software developer listening to this will know what I'm talking about when I say that stuff. But it's just, sometimes it's just troublesome, annoying, and kind of funny when you have to deal with zombies that don't shut down. But yeah, that's what I pretty much dealt with. And I have more fires to deal with for work today. So I'm hoping these go relatively pain-free. But since I'm already talking about work, and I always end up talking about YouTube again and again for some reason. But at work this year, two of the people. So I joined this company years ago, and when I joined, the company was doing a big hiring spree. Because the company won, they got, like, tremendous funding, big contracts, so they were bringing on people for their projects and teams. I joined with a whole group of people at the same time, and we all became good friends because we're all in the, you know, we're all in the same position together, right? We're all in the trenches, I guess you could say. So over the years, you know, we all became good friends. And I don't mean, like, friends in the sense of, like, oh, we're friendly at work. I mean, like, after work, we hung out, we played video games together. You know, I beat the crap out of them. Like, that kind of bro friendship. We had that. And over the years, people left the company. Some people left during the pandemic. Some people left before. Some people left after. You know, people were just looking for more opportunities to either further their career, work at something that they have fun with, or, you know, try to keep up with the cost of living. Things are getting expensive. And, yeah, I had two more friends leave the company, which leaves just me and one other guy as part of the OG crew. And it makes me very sad. You know, it makes me very sad to see that it's like the generation I was part of at the company, it has turned a new leaf, and it's a whole suite of new people. Makes me sad. So I don't know. I feel like everyone leaving the team, my sort of, like, fatigue constantly accumulating. And some other back-end stuff that's happening in my life that's gonna take up a lot of my time soon. I think the combination of all these things is really pushing me to embrace that full-time plunge. Like, definitely this year, I think. I don't know, there's just something about going into the office and seeing the cubicles for where my friends were, and it's empty, that just kind of bothers me. I don't know, it's kind of like end of a chapter. Like everyone's moving on to other things. And the smartest thing during the pandemic was to change companies. The best way to boost your salary is to jump ship. It's just the smartest way. You go to a different company, your compensation goes up like 15-20%, you negotiate whatever. That's how you increase your salary the most. A big reason why I stayed at this company is all my variables are known. I know when the sprint ends. I know what the meetings look like with the customer. I know what the meetings look like with my manager. I know the days that are busiest. I know the days that are easier. Like, because I know everything that happens and I've been here for a good enough amount of time, that I know how to squeeze in the streams that I do. I know when I can do legend stuff because I know when what is expected out of me. It's easier for me to squeeze in YouTube stuff. That's the only reason why. Well, that and my friends. Those are two reasons why I didn't switch. But now my friends gone and me getting more and more tired every year, I'm just, I don't know. I would love to be brave and take the plunge, but one, the economy's crap, and number two, I don't know, YouTube views just aren't quite hitting the numbers that they used to. I think Legends has hit a maturity point where people are less interested in day-to-day normal content, and they only really care about when new stuff happens, because that's the only time it gets interesting. I think we've hit that point. So the community sentiment being that, YouTube being really weird with how it's hurting views for creators, and just the way that I feel, I have like a lot of just thoughts circling my head on what I'm going to do and what I want to do. Very odd dilemma to have. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. I actually didn't expect the summon video to be at least 17 minutes long, so now I don't know what to talk about. But yeah, those are my work woes. Now my next woe is, can we just get the 2 characters now, please? I really don't want this to be a Shaft video. The last thing I want to do is buy Chrono Crystals, because my brain loves turning the Chrono Crystals I buy into hours I have to work. And it always hurts me to see, like, oh my god, that was 5 hours of my life spent for so-and-so Chrono Crystal pack. Please just let this be the one. We get both 2 birds, 1 stone, and we call it a night. Come on, Goku, pull through for me, buddy. You know what? I didn't even check what the pity looks like. I wonder what the pity is for Tamagami 2. Don't care. Oh my god, I thought that was Android 13, but it wasn't. Well, it was, but it's not the one I cared about. We don't even get pods now. See, I told you guys. You start skipping and the game's like, alright, divide his rates by 10. Oh. Bardock? Damn you. Oh, damn you, you're losing too? Whis? Yeah, whatever. Really? I got Whis for 2 supporter copies. What a time to be alive, dude. Nobody likes supporters. It is a universally hated mechanic. I don't know how they're just like going with it. Everybody hates it. It's almost like it sours the mood when you see it. Like, oh, and one more thing. Wow! And everyone's like, ugh. Ugh. What the hell's that? We're pulling everyone but the new characters. I really don't want this to be a long summon video. Glasses Gohan. Oh, brother. What does Par even buff? Double defense? Ew. Ew. It's not even good Z ability. Ew. Oh, Blue Mini. At least that's good. If that guy gets a Zenkai, guess what? I got a copy of him. Safe. Alright, I may actually have to buy these Chrono Crystals, but thankfully I'm gonna be using the web store. Yippee! No, brother. Holy crap, dude. Are we actually gonna 14-star Ku, Do, and Glorio before we get one copy? It's definitely getting to that point. Ah, damn you. Alright, well, thankfully, I don't have to do anything crazy. I just pop here. Zing. That's the content creator event. 24 tickets. 24 coins. Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna skip these. Skip. We've already done the ranting. We've already had our conversation. We've already said what I needed to say. Now we just gotta get the damn characters. I'll take that. I like the thought of Tamagami 3 getting a unique equip next week. I think that'd be cool. Oh, featured. I swear to God, if it's Ku though, you're losing. Oh, Rainbow. No Broly. Neutral Clash. Ah, well, okay, now we got him. I mean, this has never, ever let us down. This is the signature lucky move for us. No, it's not for him. There's no way. It's not for him either. Not for Choco Boy. We are in the worst timeline. We are in the worst timeline. A different timeline version of me kicked the pebble that led to these. Led to this. Oh my God. There's no way, dude. Imagine being a Daima guy. Like your entire thing is just Daima and you save like 30k CC. Well, you should have a hell of a lot more because Daima didn't get touched for well over a year. But imagine you had 30k CC and you did all this. You'd have nothing by the end of it. This game is dumb. Imagine that. You go through... am I actually going to pity them? No, right? There's no way the game does me dirty another time. Keep creepy Gohan summon animation. Okay, a little bit of luck for a change. Tamagami 2, good to see you, buddy. Glorio 2, wow, look at that. Future Gohan. Alright, cool, I'll take that. Poir, whatever. Oh, there's a lot of sparkings here. Alright, cool. Cool beans, Chief. I will happily take that. Is there an alternate art, Mr. Tamagami 2? I'm not gonna rotate my phone if there is. There probably is. Not a swipe, not a hold, not the... Alright, whatever. Alright, whatever. Just give me the damn Vegeta. Give me the Vegeta. That's all I ask. Whoa, Blue Mini. Do I just start spamming out the tickets? I don't want to waste all of my Chrono Crystals. That's what I'm nervous about. I don't want to burn all of them because they can be applied to different things. $35K, one Tamagami 2. I must have crossed some sort of CC threshold where their database is like, oh yeah, he's hit the mark, and if he's willing to spend this much CC, then shaft him. I got Tamagami 3. I don't know, for those of you that, I don't know if you guys listen to every single thing I say in these videos. I'm sure a lot of it gets, you know, 5-second skips so you miss it. But for those of you that have listened to the entire work tangent I just had, have you guys in a similar position? I know I got a lot of my viewers are also professionals in the workforce. I'm kind of curious what it's like for you. If you've been going through something similar. Usually January is where people turn a new leaf at the company that they work at. They usually shift over to something else. So I wonder if I'm alone on this. That's the first time I pulled the green Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, by the way. Yeah, we may have to pity him at this rate. I don't know if tickets are the way to go. Got enough for one more multi. I don't know how many coins I have. Blue Mini again. It's literally everybody but who we need. Isn't that crazy? War again. What are my coins looking at? 44. Damn. For sure my bank is going to be like, hey, did somebody steal your credit card? The math ain't mathin', buddy. That has happened to me before, by the way. I think it was the 3rd anniversary. Either 3rd or 2nd anniversary. I remember I made a bunch of transactions and my bank is like, someone steal your card? This is not normal behavior. I was like, no, it's normal. Dude, we're gonna 14-star all the Daima characters. What is going on? This is definitely because they know I like Super Saiyan 3, I'm telling you. That sucks. Do I trust it? Oh. Wow. Look at that. Good job, Vegeta. Alright, well, I guess pity it is. I mean, I just don't... I don't know, I guess I'll just LFZ power him. Because I just don't see it. Unless he shows up at this freebie and I get tickets, I just don't see it. Yeah, it's not happening. Well, that's pretty tough. Oh, look! War! Wow! Thanks, man. You're kidding me. One more? Really? The insult being that it's only 600 Z power 2. Isn't that crazy? The pity isn't even the equivalent of if you pulled the idiot. It's 600 Z power. That's the worst part about it. It's the ultimate slap in the face. I'm doing one more rotation just in case. Do I let it play? Do I let it fly? Alright, dude. Alright, there we go. Good old Vegeta. Damn, I actually thought that was another copy of him. Okay. Do I get LFZ power here, or do I YOLO tickets? What is the most reasonable thing here? I'll probably go with the tickets. As stupid as that sounds, I have enough LFZ power to get him higher if I needed it. Look at that. Dude, Blue Mini was at 6 stars when we started. Okay, what can we do here? Is it worth the risk? I'll do it for the risk. Imagine if we get at least one copy, it'll be worth it. If I don't, then take it as a lesson. Not a smart thing to do. Bojack. No pods. Punch through Goku. That character is surely to see a release this year, right, Legends? Punch through Goku. Trunks? Maybe Trunks as well? Maybe even that guy? 8th anniversary, like, you know, Dokkan did? Double Spear Palm? That guy already has an LF. He's not seeing a damn thing for 50 years. So as promise. I just don't want to miss like a Gogeta or Cell Max animation. I still haven't seen it. Alright, screw you. Oh, not you though. Cool, Red Super Saiyan 3. Nice to see you. No pods. Metal Cooler, yeah, definitely gonna see a new set of characters from that. No pods again. Alright, this is how you know it's rigged, dude. It's a mistake. I should have got the Z power. Oh, I definitely should have got the Z power. Alright, well, we know for the future. From now on, I'm never getting the tickets if I can afford the LFZ power instead. We've learned. Alright, fellas, well, that concludes that. Be on the lookout for the showcases very soon. But until next time, peace.